You make an intro for my YouTube?
No, if you pay me.
Bro, come on, bro. You ain't pay worthy yet. That's how you get paid worthy, dude.
You're not even making any money off that shit. What is that? I'm about to put on my sweater vest again.
Sweater. Don't get frustrated. Jerk off.
Because chafing and bleeding.
I can say I've never chafed and bled from jerking off. I've rubbed it out a little too many where it gets raw, but that's just me, Tim. Somebody doesn't have a fucking hammer grip.
Yeah, but mine's too big, I gotta use 2 hands.
No, the fuck you don't. Stop.
Tell me how fucking small it is.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Brothers Chatter podcast, the #1 podcast in the world. We are the Brothers Chatter. What's up, fellas?
Yeah!
Can we stop lying about the podcast, though?
What about it being the best in the world?
Yeah, because I mean, like,
if you put it out into the ether, it will come
The what?
true. Ether, and out into the real world.
Isn't that what, like, your internet runs through?
That's Ethernet.
Still the same thing.
No.
You're right. It's the exact same thing,
Thank
Ethan.
See? I mean, come on, like the Bobby Lee, like him and the what's that other dude he does it with, Santino? Bro, they're funny.
Yeah.
And now like Bobby Lee's fake niece or whatever, Rudy, like they're funny as fuck.
And we're not.
No, I mean we're funny,
Yeah,
but like
well,
we don't have an Asian guy.
Not that.
That's
makes
true.
it
Yeah, we need an Asian guy.
Well, we tried
and I know
we
I
tried
keep
to
messing up.
we tried to diversify, but it didn't work out.
Well, we went black. We got to go Asian.
True.
Asian's the new black.
Or
Yeah,
Jewish.
because once you go back, you never go back.
I will quit if we bring it.
But I realize why I keep messing up when I say #1, because there is a 1. It's because we only have one real fan that consistently watches us all the time. So that's why I get the 1.
No. Linda and fucking Ashley.
Oh, wait, time out.
You know whose wife doesn't watch?
Yours.
Mine. Alexis is a bitch.
Mine doesn't either.
Oh, wait, we have another one, though. We have Blank,
Dave.
too.
Oh yeah, blank.
Oh, yeah, he has been.
Dave said we're
Thanks,
all fucking
Michael.
weird. But... Hey, you do that work, boy. Your boss is listening. Nah, Marine ratted you out. He said you ain't doing it. Fucking lazy bitch.
Yeah, literally. As soon as we got him, he goes, "Yeah, I was in the awesome man. He wasn't doing shit."
Don't let him fucking lie to you.
Blank, yo.
But let's just keep it real here.
Put on that keyboard and rub them all around.
He still doesn't know what I did to his desk the last time I was there.
Yeah, it's better than I don't know.
I should have did something again this past week. I mean, that's your fault for never being there whenever I come and visit.
Yeah.
So
You're always going.
You don't know when you're going to randomly
Sammy,
show up.
if you watch this episode, go check where he goes. I bet you he's fucking sneaking out. Bet you he's fucking their cook down in fucking Sykesville.
Oh.
That's fine. Me and Sammy had our thing in the snack cupboard, so it's only fair.
Snack
I've
cupboard.
heard.
You mean snack room?
The good old snack room has seen a lot of action.
Yes, it has.
But yeah, so we got a little bit of a different setup today. Danny's recording for us, so hopefully he doesn't touch any buttons.
Hopefully it works.
No, that was you that did that, dickhead.
You said
Don't
what?
come on, man, like that.
That was
He came at
one
you.
time.
Yeah, he said, "Hopefully you don't touch any buttons." That was his stupid ass.
That was your stupid ass fault. I haven't
That was
touched
one
anything
time that
yet.
I did not know it was set up.
So how's
And,
Tennessee?
But anyways, Tennessee's not bad. It's a 8-hour
Smoky?
drive. No, it's not. Actually, it was smoky. There was a wildfire in Virginia near Richmond. We dealt with a lot of haze coming through, and it smelled real bad. We had to put on the the AC part where it circulates the air in the car because it was really freaking bad.
McDermott, that's not why they call it the Smoky Mountains though, because of fires.
I wasn't saying that because I knew about the fire in Virginia, you dickhead. But other note, when I was in Tennessee, we went twice. I think we went twice. Cause I swore we went twice. I might have been high as fuck for the other times, and maybe we didn't go to Tennessee. Maybe we went to like Virginia or something. But fucking hazy as fuck. And we saw a bear.
There's a lot of black bears down here.
Yeah,
I definitely saw one or two the last year when I was down here. And then when we were just outside, I think it was right around the Tennessee-Virginia border, there was another wildfire up on the hill behind some stores. Like we could see the fire trucks over there shooting water up, trying to put them out. It must be really dry.
Smokies.
I know that are a lot of homemade meth labs.
No, the bears are hibernating, so they're not preventing the forest fires right now.
The bears prevent the forest fires.
Smokey's a bear, dude. Just saying. If your mascot's going to be preventing forest fires,
isn't he a grizzly bear though?
Well, he's a brown bear.
I don't know if he's grizzly or brown bear, but he's a cool bear. We're actually just north of the Smokies. We're in Knoxville, Tennessee. And if you go south, it goes down towards Gatlinburg. That's where you really get in Smokies. And they are really pretty because they just kind of come out of nowhere. I mean, they're pretty high up, so I mean, not as high as the Rockies.
I went through like not necessarily the foothills, a little bit higher than that, going to Charlotte, like through North Carolina. That was cool shit.
Is that like considered southern, like hospitality? Like, is Tennessee's like in that category, right?
Yeah, they consider themselves southern.
Some of the most fucking amazing sweet tea I've ever ate in my life.
The further south you go, the better it is.
Bro, that shit was so sweet.
Any type of diner, like on a just old school diner that's not part of a franchise, and it'd be nice if they had a grandma working at it, even better. I mean, you can't get no better fucking sweet tea or pie there.
I'm hungry.
It is funny that you bring. I mean, sweet tea's become a pretty popular thing, yet middle of the country and north still does not make sweet tea. You go to a restaurant, do you guys have sweet tea? We have sugar on the table.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
they're more like what? North's probably like more hotter shit, like coffees and stuff.
Or like hot tea, I guess, too.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna live in Alaska.
Well, Alaska, I see they drink a lot of hot cocoa. I think I don't know.
Well, no, when I say north, I'm even talking just like northern parts of America. Like even in parts of Maryland, you sometimes can't get sweet tea.
Everywhere I've been in Maryland,
you
can get sweet tea.
New Jersey. Yeah. There's places, not everywhere, but the further north you go
that's
up,
some
it's harder to
bullshit.
find. Yeah.
I wonder what people that live over in fucking England would think of it, because they all do like little hot tea and crimpets or whatever and shit. Like
they have their tea time.
Yeah, I wonder what they would.
Sugar and it's hot.
Yeah, but no, because they put like cream in it or
milk or lemon.
Cream, and then they do like a little sugar cube sometimes.
Yeah, but that's not.
Where do you even buy this?
I have no idea. Well, no, I think Domino made some. I don't fucking know. I've never seen them in the market.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I tried to make them one time.
Out of.
I put a whole bunch of sugar in an ice tray. And thought it was
You didn't add like any type of liquid or anything? To like
no,
harden it up.
I did, and then it was just sugar water. I think I should have used like a little one. Yeah, it came out like this, dude. I was like, I dropped it in the cup, and it just instantly just fucking water. It didn't work too well. I thought I was Gordon. That was when I was in my Gordon Ramsay stage. I wanted to be a chef.
Go over here like salt ban and shit.
My mom would get so pissed. I'd dirty so much fucking dishes. I made like peanut butter and Skittles one time.
Good cooks are messy.
What are you doing?
No, good cooks are not messy.
Oh, absolutely they are.
I'm not messy. I clean as I go.
The Chinese buffets are always messy.
That's how I do it.
They're always dirty too.
I've never.
I didn't say only.
I've never seen somebody prepare a cat the way they do. It's pretty solid. It makes me like want to eat it and just not think it's a cat.
Hey, anything tastes good with fucking MSG.
Isn't that a gambling?
Or Old Bay?
Isn't that a what?
A gambling site?
MSG.
That's MGM.
No, they got bought out actually.
Oh, did they?
ESPN bought them out. Hey, if you're a gambler, by the way, $1 to the ESPN. ESPN now has a gambling thing. You put any like $1 minimum bet, you get $200 free to bet with. Now, if you win, like you can't cash that $200 out. Like you got to use that free $200 to bet in 7 days of getting it. But yeah, $1 gets you $200 free. I'm not encouraging gambling, but
I don't know why you're telling people this. We're not sponsored by ESPN.
But you never know. Maybe Pat McAfee's watching podcasts one day. He sees Tim getting swole down there. Tim kind of looks like a punter. Maybe back in like middle school, but you know, you never know.
I'm still playing on the initial $50 or not even $25 that I put in the beginning of the season with the 200 free bets I got from DraftKings. I haven't had to put any money in.
I love DraftKings.
But
I'm actually probably gonna
FanDuel.
FanDuel is way better.
FanDuel better?
Yeah. I didn't believe it at first because I actually I liked DraftKings. I just heard a lot about FanDuel, so I went over there and the options are better. You get they're more specific, and for me it makes it easier to hit bets. So
you know how on DraftKings if somebody has 4 catches for this or whatever, you can on FanDuel you can pick you can say 1 catch.
Yeah.
Now 1 catch might only get you
30 cents.
Yeah, but you can.
DraftKings,
however many you want.
Yeah, DraftKings, you have to pick the over/under or whatever, or basketball, which I've just I never betted basketball. I don't really watch NBA, but on DraftKings, you can't pick to score 15 points, score 20 points, score 30 points. You have to pick the over/under. It gives you more options, so I'm probably gonna cash out on DraftKings and put it all in FanDuel.
Hey, do that, Tim, because if you come to FanDuel, if you haven't made an account on FanDuel yet, you get free money on that too. When your first bet.
I had an account a couple years ago, so I might be able to make a new one though. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, you probably would, because a couple years ago it wouldn't have been technically gambling. It would have been just it
was just the fantasy stuff.
Yeah. You can do it. Do it, Sam. Come over. Come on over.
Come on over.
So, did you hear that President Biden was making some headlines earlier this week? Apparently, he's starting to make some. Well, he's always lost, but he's been deporting some of our refugees that have been seeking asylum here in this great nation of ours. He's been deporting Venezuelans back to their homeland.
They're so hot. Why would we kick him out?
But isn't this what we wanted though?
Well, after he let them all in, that's what
I'm saying though. He definitely let them all in because apparently they were trying to turn them into voters, which isn't fucking legal according to our U.S. Constitution. But they were trying to turn them into voters. But yeah, isn't this what we wanted?
I don't think it's necessarily what we want. I mean, we're all immigrants in this country. I think we all want people to come here legally.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Come here legally.
Come here the right way.
So go back and try again, just like our daddies and mommies taught us when we were fucking kids. We're running through the fucking house. No, go back and try again.
I was born here.
That's not what I'm saying. Go back and try again.
Nope.
I'm legal. I was born here.
Me too. And you know what? I'm sure I got a little Indian in my blood. I'm sure my Irish ancestors fucked one of them. I'm sure I got a little mesquite in there. Mesquite? Is that an Indian? Mesquite, yeah, mesquite.
It's interesting because during the last election, the whole border security thing was a moot point for the Democratic Party, right? That was not necessarily an area of concern. In fact, was continually making fun of Trump and his wall, right? Even though there's still plans for the wall to be built as we're speaking, even at the present time.
No, that's the wrong person, bud. That's the wrong person.
Wrong hand.
Of course, it still goes with your whole "I hate Jews."
Baby, Trump is the new Hitler, baby. Let's go.
That goes with your whole "I hate Jews" things. I don't think Trump hates Jews, though.
Well, I mean, he probably does.
Here we go. Another person calling him racist.
I love Trump.
Oh, but you're calling him racist.
I mean, well, he is a little racist.
So the whole idea behind, or the whole kind of premise behind Biden's some Venezuelans. They didn't really give a reason as to exactly why. Just that some of our so-called sanctuary cities are basically crying because they can't hold any more people. Right? You know, they're turning hotels and restaurants into refugee camps, basically, and they can't hold anymore.
And
so
some of those are
them.
Some of them are a little sus. Some of the hotels and shit.
Oh no shit.
Well, no, it's
there's a lot of it.
Like the ones up in New York, dude, they got like fucking armed bodyguards there, and like if you even try to get anywhere near the hotel, they're like fucking up on your fucking ass and like gun, like getting ready to pull a fucking gun out and shit. And it's
let's be real though, Republicans are some crazy motherfuckers too, though. Like one of them gets a little mad, dude. Fucking goes in that little fucking Venezuela fucking makeshift fucking camp and just lights them the fuck up.
I mean, I
We
I just think it's funny because
so why wouldn't we do it with the Venezuelans?
These sanctuary cities are ran by the people who say that, oh, let them across the border. They're the ones who wanted us to give them safe asylum and shit.
It's a
so,
money thing,
well, I know, but that's why I thought it was funny whenever the fucking governors and shit from downstate where the borders are like fucking busting these fucking people up to New York and Maine and fucking Vermont. Like,
yeah, but look at a lot, like, I'm not saying all of them, but like when you look at some of the places that are being like this, like some of these makeshift like places, like the hotels and restaurants that are doing it, I will put my fucking life on those people are getting a fucking kickback, and they were picked by a city, like someone they had in their council or their mayor or someone that they know. They're getting a fucking kickback from all of it.
Absolutely. That's why AOC...
And they're living worse than fucking prisoners.
No,
and you allow them to come here. Yes, some of them fucking
right now.
Bro, some of them fucking camps.
No, I'm talking about the ones that are in New York being put up in fucking the fanciest hotels. They had room service paid for.
People. Guarantee you, those are the rich Venezuelans, like the better off ones. Because there's a lot of those fucking shitty ass camps, dude. There's a lot of them camps where I swear to God, I thought a rat was gonna take a kid away.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Then what the fuck is the point of coming over here then? If that's how you're living here,
we didn't think that. We let all those fucking Migos in and come fucking rake our yards, and they.
Well, that's where the conspiracy comes in, because the thought is that a lot of Venezuelans came here to escape their socialist government.
Right.
Well, they've come now here, and now they're starting to see that socialism's starting to peek its itty bitty head over here. And so the conspiracy part is they're deporting them, thinking that some of these Venezuelans who wanted to escape that might end up flipping and voting Republican. So the conspiracy is that's why they're trying to get them out of here. So if these people are allowed to vote.
All right, that's smart. I'm not even gonna lie, that's fucking smart.
Yeah,
but see, my problem with it is, how are we allowing them to vote in the first place? You have to be a fucking American citizen to be able to vote.
How can you get a fucking presidential nominee, like a candidate, thrown in jail? I mean, people do. The government does what the fuck they want.
I know, but and
that's what makes me mad, dude. Is our country
the same government that says voter ID laws are racist? I mean, it still makes no fucking sense to me,
dude. And you know what? It's both ways though. Republicans did like. Our government system is fucked.
It is.
Both ways.
100% it is.
All these people make TikToks. Let's change the country, man. It's time to take it back. People are still working a 9 to 5 every day. Fucking still putting that gas in their car. Still doing what they're supposed to do. People are saying, fuck the mask mandate. I already see people wearing masks already. We haven't even fucking dropped the mask mandate yet. So you know what, dude?
I'm gonna shout out to one person, though. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him on TikTok. He's actually a Democrat for the state of North Carolina. I believe his name is Jeff Jackson.
Sounds democratic.
Yeah, well, listen. So
Jeff Jackson.
I want to make sure. Yeah, Jeff Jackson. So he actually comes on TikTok and he sits in front of a camera and he gives the story about like when something's big is happening in Congress, or like whenever we're about to shut down, or when they were ousting the fucking speaker, he was sitting in front of the camera explaining, like, obviously he can't give out like, classified stuff or stuff he's not in a meeting for, but everything he knows, he's telling you about it in front of the camera, and he doesn't have the same democratic views, but he's also not like extreme rightist. He's like, you can tell this guy is for the people. Like, this guy wants to get the information out there to the people, and that's the type of person I think we need in leadership. Now, he is newer, because I think he's only been in Congress for like 2 years or so, and they've already tried getting him out, because where he's at in North Carolina, they were trying to redraw the district lines for there, which means if they remapped it, he would be out. But it was the Republicans that were trying to redraw the map, so it would put a Republican in his seat, in his place.
Dude, I don't trust none of them people. Like, even the new ones.
I'm not saying trust him. I'm not saying don't trust him.
People want to hear.
No, he's not. Listen.
How do you know?
Before you judge him, all I'm saying is,
he's a politician.
No, but he doesn't act like one. Before you judge him, listen to me. Before you judge him, go watch his TikToks. Go watch his videos. Then judge him.
But he's saying the stuff now.
Okay, go listen to him.
I can listen all I want until he does what fucking he says he's gonna do. Ain't no point. Or that one little Indian dude that's running for the Republican side. But I'm saying, he's saying exactly what everybody wants.
Yeah, he's saying exactly what would come out of Trump's mouth.
Everybody does. That's what everybody fucking does.
Trump
did it too. Trump said what they wanted to hear.
But this Jeff Jackson guy isn't giving opinions. He's just giving you facts about what's going on. That's all he's doing.
Vivek made a comment the other day. He goes, "Not only should we finish the wall between us and Mexico, we should put one in our northern border too."
What, on Canada?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm with it, dude. Fuck Canadians too.
Hey, they've been having their own issues recently with what, India?
Fire.
Yeah, lots of fire.
Well, that's it, but I think
they can put out their own forest fire. The fuck we want them to come over here for?
I think they're having their own issue with India. I have no idea for what, though.
There.
Dude,
but it is funny, though, when we talk about, like, immigration laws and, like, how we are or our country is starting to become so liberal on the whole idea. Yet, you can get on a plane, right, because of 9/11. To get on a plane, there's all those security checks. You got to have IDs, passports if you're coming across. But you could fly into maybe another country and just walk right on. Like, it makes no sense if you think about it. I know we can't live in fear all the time of terrorists, but...
Well, now that you say that with the Canadian border, it's kind of racist that we're like, hey, we're going to put it down on the fucking... the other brown people's fucking land. We're gonna block them fucking in. But
those white guys are fucking.
Well, actually, I think it's because Canada doesn't want to fucking come here. I
think
that's
the thing.
You're fucked. Bud.
I mean, a lot of other people will say, like, outside of the U.S. will say it's racist, or like, other cultures within the USA are gonna say it's racist. But like, in the same sense, you can't just build a wall up there only because you're building a wall down there. You're building a wall down there because you have illegal immigrants coming in from that border. The other border, they don't want to fucking come across. They don't like us.
I'm sure Migos and all of them fucking go to Canada and walk across there too.
Oh yeah, probably.
That's what I'm saying. I just think that if you border up the whole United States, it's just a fuck time, dude. It's a fuck time. Fuck time. You got fucking...
most other countries have their borders pretty well secured. So why couldn't we?
People actually tune into our presidential debates and shit.
Yeah.
Just to laugh now.
Just to laugh at us.
Laugh.
Well,
because it's not even, it's all show.
Well,
nothing fucking matters.
They all tune in whenever Biden comes on and makes a speech or just talks in general now, because they laugh then too. It's just fucking hilarious.
Have you ever seen Shane Gillis, the comedian? He's fucking hilarious. He had a Netflix special, which is really fucking good. If you haven't seen it, check out Shane Gillis's recent one. But one of the things in there, he was talking about Biden. He's like, Biden's one of those guys. Like after he says something, he's like a Roomba that just kind of wanders around, and he'll say something, just kind of wander around.
He definitely
waiting for someone to tell him where to go.
I never thought about it like that. Fucking Roomba. Jesus.
Yeah.
He does get fucking lost a lot.
He really does. Have you guys ever heard of the grocery cart theory?
You mean buggy?
Buggy, whatever you want to call it, buggy grocery cart.
No,
have you ever heard of this theory? So it's pretty standard, just a moral thing that we all do in society, that after you're done at the store where you have a buggy, you return the buggy either all the way back to the store if you need to, or you put it in the little
cart return.
But the grocery cart theory, it's actually a little bit more, because it's shows that we have the capacity or not to self-govern ourselves, because this is one of those things that it's more of a moral obligation. It's not illegal to not return your cart and just leave it there. But how much would you judge someone if they just left their cart there lazily?
It depends.
Based off the look on somebody's face, I'm going to say he's someone.
Let's be honest.
It depends where I park.
Let's be real.
If I'm at Walmart and I'm fucking down at the fucking end, I'm not walking that cart back. And they pay somebody to get it.
Let's be real for a second. When was the last time you went like grocery shopping?
I go sometimes to get snacks and shit. So fuck you.
I've never seen you.
Does anybody come to my job? Does anybody come to my job and make my job easier?
No, they don't. They don't come to your job because they need security clearance.
They don't fucking do it. So you know what? So when I go to fucking Walmart and I gotta park fucking 17 fucking miles down to the end of the fucking parking lot, and you can barely see the fucking store when you get out your car, why am I gonna walk my fucking buggy back up to a shopping cart that they only put halfway up? Like, they don't have them all the way at the fucking end. No. They put them halfway up. I'm not walking there to put that cart. Somebody can fucking come get it.
I mean,
you know what? And I put it in a fucking spot where nobody will hit it. I make sure it's fucking always like sideways in between a spot, so you see where it's at. You can't get into it. Or if I'm afraid, the guy in front of me is parked here, I back out and then I put it in my spot.
Well, that's a
lot
of extra work.
That is a lot of extra work. You could have just walked it there.
Right.
If Walmart was smart and they put the things all down through the parking lot, it wouldn't be a problem.
I'm going to be honest, like, maybe in my lifetime, like, once or twice, I've done that. But, I'm taking the cart at least to the cart return just because my car has been hit with a cart before. I don't want it to happen to someone else because of me. Now, if it happens, I don't give a fuck if it happens to you. But if it happens because of me, then I will feel bad. So I put my cart.
Well, and that's what I come down to. I've never left a cart. But is there ever a legitimate, actual good reason other than I just don't feel like walking that fucking
Yes,
cart?
when you're all the way fucking down.
No, he said other than that.
No, that's the legitimate reason. Put something down there.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. Like, they could put a cart return all the way at the end, even though it really isn't that much. I mean, what is it, 50 feet, maybe?
I'm not the only fucking person, dude, because there's like fucking 17 carts down there before they go collect them. So fuck them. And you know what? Thanks to me, somebody has a job anyway, so he's fucking welcome too. It's usually the special ed guy that has to go get them. Though,
so aside from your reason, then, is there a legitimate reason
if it's filled
to not return?
Well, if it's filled, then you should probably take it back up to the store, because how much further is that?
That's not my job. They should fucking clean them out.
No, I will say, if it's filled, I won't leave it in a spot, but I'll kind of push it onto the side, or at least try my best to get there. If I'm close enough, I have walked it back to the store. Because then I get irritated, because it's like McDermott said, then who's paying these people? Because like that's literally their only job is to return the carts, and yet there's all these carts sitting here.
All right, but what if they call off?
Hey, when people call off, I'm getting moved around at work, dude. Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, somebody's always out there doing it.
They make fucking 20-some an hour. Fucking.
Oh no! According to you, it's always the retards that do it. So
they make the same. You don't pay retards less, fucking Dan.
But they're not always available. What if that person calls off? They don't just have.
What do they have to do?
They don't just have them.
They're not doing.
They don't just have them galore on fucking tap whenever. Oh, he called off. All right, pull up the next one. Like they're all in a room somewhere getting ready to.
That's the only jobs that they get, dude. Is fucking Walmart, Martins. That's where they fucking hire them. God forbid you can't let them around a fucking grill.
We're going to hell.
You're going to hell. I'm making a point.
They at least pay more than they do women. That's good.
That is actually that's fucked. You hear that, women? You're less than a retard. I'm just kidding. I kid. I joke.
I quit. I'm putting in my 2 weeks.
Fuck you! Don't want to tear your ACL in this job too.
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna fucking roll today.
I don't have
baby.
any more ACLs to tear, so fuck you.
Well, I mean, you can always get one put back in again.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know that there's ever any good reason. 'Cause even if there was an emergency, would you even continue shopping at that point? Like, I wouldn't even get to that point.
I probably would, to be honest.
You
If my
probably
mom
would.
or someone called me and they're like, "Hey, so and so's dying or being rushed to the hospital," I would finish my market trip quick. But like, I already did
Really?
most of it. Like, if I just started, I want it. But if I'm like halfway through, I'm just gonna fucking do it. You know, like,
I
what's
mean,
the difference between
in a
you getting there
medical
10 minutes
room-
later or not?
In a medical emergency, I've actually left the
My son, I'm going.
I left the movies.
Oh yeah, I paid that
I
money.
left
Unless
the
it's my kid,
movies.
I'm watching the movie.
Well, I had to. I mean, I didn't have an option. I mean, I did have an option, but I probably would have been a piece of shit if I wouldn't have came. So
You made the right choice.
it's okay because the movie wasn't that good anyway. It turns
How do you
out.
know you didn't finish it?
Well, no, I found out it wasn't that good.
Oh. What are you eating?
Fruities. Ashley got me
Oh.
some.
Bro,
Tutti Fruities.
I have a fucked up story, by the way. It's kind of 2 in 1, but like, I was waiting so long to share it with you guys because it was fucking embarrassing.
How about it?
So, have you ever like jerked off?
No, never.
What? Linda.
Mom.
Have you ever fucking wanked it and like from doing it you had to shit? So like, I was jerking it. I was jerking, and like as I'm coming, I feel it like about to come out my ass too. So I'm standing up, like squaddling to the bathroom, just coming on the floor all through the house, just drips of cum everywhere. So I had to shit, and as I'm back up, dude, like the cat's like faces in it, like I was like, what the I'm like going around the house, just like wiping it all up. The cat's like rolling in it. I was like, holy shit.
I've never
I didn't know
had,
that's ever happened to someone else, or is that just me?
that's never happened
That's
where
bullshit.
like, oh my god, I have to stop what I'm doing because I'm gonna shit myself. It's never gotten to that point. Just because like when you're doing that, I thought all those body movements stopped.
No, apparently, well, it was as I was coming, it hit me. So like, I guess I get like, so I
No,
was like,
that
yo, I'm
one
not gonna
does
hold
the-
it coming.
Your pee does the. It's kind of like a two-way street. Like when one thing's
Well,
happening,
yeah.
the other one's closed. They can't both be.
I
able-
mean,
that's why it's so hard to pee when you got a hard
I
on.
know I hate that.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Um,
better than coming on your floor everywhere. Just drops
True.
through the house.
but I mean, I guess I've had like the feeling like, oh, I got to shit soon. Afterwards, I don't know if it like starts getting fucking shit going in your body or what, but
I mean,
Loosens
I'm
up
like
a little bit.
full out penguin into the bathroom, and like I can just feel it still coming out. And I'm telling you, when me and that cat made eye to eye contact, it looked scared of what was on its like face.
oh,
What the fuck are you doing?
Was this recently?
Yeah, dude, it was this week. I tried to wank one before I was like getting in the shower for work,
what the fuck?
and I had a dream about Marine. It wasn't a sexy dream, dude. Don't get fucking weirded
Wow.
out. So like,
You
it was
can't
like,
throw that into the same.
well,
Story.
it was in the next morning. Like when I got home from work, I went to bed. When I woke up, I don't like somehow Marine was kind of like working with me. Like we were doing stuff I do at my job, but not at my job.
Well, that's how you know it's a dream.
And-
Danny was working. Oh,
Ah.
oh.
Zinger. But for some reason, Marine was like, "I think I'm gonna die."
I find that was funny.
And I did.
Can
I
you
thought
say it
it was
again?
great. Marine was like, "I think I'm gonna die soon." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So like, he was like, "Yeah, I don't know, it's just I have that feeling." And then like, I looked over and he's like laying down on the ground dead. And it's not a sexual dream, but for some reason I switched our wieners in my dream. I don't know
Why? It's not gonna help you.
I don't know. I switched our wiener.
Not
Plug and play.
not like nut though, right? I don't want.
No, I kept my nuts, but
I don't want your nut.
I got your wiener for some reason, and I'm walking around, and I was calling it the Danny G Down Under.
Why?
Do you remember an episode or two ago when you were trying to tell our audience that you're not gay?
But I wasn't like fucking like I wasn't like fucking him when he's dead or something. I just was calling my dick the Danny G.
I thought that's where you were going with it.
No,
I thought that's where you were going with it. He was dead, so I rolled him over and went to town on his ass.
No, I just took his wiener and was calling it the Danny G from Down Under.
Is that worse?
No, I don't know. I don't know why, dude. I woke up and I was sweating. I was like, what in the fuck? Never again will I eat McDonald's breakfast before that.
You think that's what caused it?
I think, well, because it had a hair in it when I was eating it. And I kept eating, I powered through the hair.
Ew, no.
You're not going to waste a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. You're not.
I mean, I'm just going to pull the hair out.
There's a hair in it.
I tried, but it was one of those ones that was tangled up in like your tooth. Too.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no.
It was in there.
Then I'm throwing it out.
Yeah, that would definitely ruin my appetite.
I ate it all. I didn't give a fuck. It was magical. That's something I get like once every like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, I put a picture of a jar of sperm on here and you start dry heaving.
I was choking for a minute, Tim, but I remembered this thing costs a lot of money now. I only get it once every couple months because I'm fucking. That's the one thing I cannot. I'm so addicted to those things. If I eat one, I'll eat like fucking. I've ate 11 in one sitting before.
Jesus, I'm that way with bacon, egg, and cheese bagels.
I wouldn't even enjoy it at that point.
I can't eat that. 2 and I'm done.
I was like stacking hash browns on them too.
So the Thanksgiving holiday is coming up here closely.
Yay!
We're all excited.
Favorite time
good
of the year.
Food, good times.
It's
I do enjoy Thanksgiving. It's one of those. We kind of go straight from Halloween to Christmas. I mean, Thanksgiving is its own holiday, but it gets thrown in with Christmas. Like it's kind of one of the theme in its own way.
Thanksgiving is better than Christmas, dude.
I mean, I do enjoy it.
It's not, I mean, Christmas. I enjoy watching football.
No, listen. One.
Sometimes if the games are good.
Think about it. Outside of the kids and stuff, right? Because like now you gotta kind of enjoy it for your kids and stuff. You know, you gotta be like, yeah.
Not anymore.
Deep down, you're like, you're fucking taking all my fucking money. But like at Thanksgiving, you're not expecting like maybe dishes or something. Like you're maybe bring something if your family's like, hey, everybody bring a plate. But yeah, we go to my aunt's house. She has everything cooked. You know, like everybody's just you're not expected to have gifts. You're not expected to do anything. You just show up, eat hella food. You sit around the couch, bullshit with your family, your uncles and shit. You know, watch fucking football, talk shit on each other, eat more food. Then you go home and you fucking die, you know? Or if you're lucky and you get to go to a couple different places, you know?
Yeah. That's my favorite part. My favorite part is after I'm done eating, sit around, watch football for a little bit. At that point, you know, a beer sounds good, but at that point, I can't fit a beer in my stomach.
No, I do not drink beer.
You bullshit with your family while watching football, but I think the best part is when you go home and it's not even bedtime yet. And you just, I fucking kick back in my recliner, and I'm done. I'm gone for the day.
This year on Thanksgiving, because some of us are trying to, you know, spice something up, twitch.tv/Guzzle, Guzzl and a 3. I will be live on Thanksgiving night if you guys want to come over and watch.
Oh shit.
Twitch.tv/Guzzle, 2 Z's and L and a backwards or a 3, not a backwards 3. You know? I don't know how you do that, but hey, so we had this debate at work though.
Maybe you should have just went with the Guzzle. No 3. Yeah, you know. Anyway.
I couldn't. The E was taken.
Oh.
So I had to do the 3. Yo, so we had this thing at work and I was gonna save it like, you know, I thought, this is a good idea for the podcast. So, like, your traditional Thanksgiving plate, so, because I know some people, like, a guy at work was like, apparently his mom makes some oyster stuff. I was like, I've never heard of that. And somebody has baked beans on. I've never heard of baked beans on Thanksgiving.
I think that's more of a summer thing.
Yeah. What's your traditional favorite Thanksgiving, like, kind of like food? What has to be on your plate? Like, what's like, no matter what, like, what do you look forward to? Mine's obviously the mashed potatoes and gravy. Because I think without that turkey makes all the food.
I mean, I'm going to say minus the turkey because I think 99% of people do turkey. So, other than that, for me,
nothing.
It's sweet potato casserole.
See, and this is where our debate, I'm fucking glad you said that. This is where our debate started. We ruled that as a dessert because the kid said that, and we started talking. And I said, "That's more." Now listen, it depends on how you make it. Damn. If you make it with like the, obviously most people put like the brown sugar. That's how you make it. You gotta have the brown sugar. But if you put like the melted marshmallow stuff in it, that's a dessert.
That's not a dessert.
That's a dessert to me.
I see where you're coming from, but it's still a side dish. You put it right on the plate. You don't have it. You're not eating everything and then having that if you're going to do it, you're going to have sweet potato pie. That's a dessert.
Sweet potato pie.
But what's the difference though? Because it's still a sweet, like, you know.
No, because like, there's a lot of other different shit in sweet potato pie.
You remember CC's did that fucking pizza with the apples and stuff on it? No. They said it was a dessert. That's not that is. And you're fucking. If you're saying that's not a dessert, if in your theory that's not a dessert, then that's fucking
how.
Just because something's sweet doesn't mean. So you're saying because it's sweet doesn't make it a dessert? It's a side dish.
Okay, what about cranberry sauce?
Ew. Never. I hate cranberry sauce. That is fucking disgusting. I've also ate some old people's cranberry sauce that has not been sweet at all. It's just, I hate cranberry sauce. But no, that's a dressing. Cranberry sauce is a dressing.
Yeah. Like, what about some coleslaws are made pretty sweet?
You said what?
Coleslaws. Some coleslaws are made pretty sweet.
That's a side though. I've never had sweet coleslaw.
I don't think just because it's sweet makes it a side dish. I think it. I mean, number one, it's like not mushed up sweet potatoes. It's like chopped up, like cubed sweet potatoes in a dish. Yeah, it's got like brown sugar and shit like that in it with marshmallows on top. But that is what I look forward to the fucking most. So if you take that away from me, I will go into depression.
With mashed potatoes and corn and butter noodles.
Like it mixes together real well.
I have to eat it by itself.
Oh, I don't do butter noodles, but
I love sweet potato casserole. Like, I love them because my mom makes it like the mashed up ones though. It's almost like the mashed potatoes, but then she layers it on top. Looking like brown sugar.
Oh yeah. With the crumbs or whatever, the pecans.
Pecans, the crumbs, the marshmallows.
Yeah, that's just good too.
That as a side. It's a little.
You know what I love? I probably didn't really even have this until I got married or until I got with the love of my life. Green bean casserole.
I fuck with the green bean casserole.
What? My mushroom and the fried onion. Oh, it's so fucking good.
Now my mom makes the broccoli cheese casserole.
That's just good too.
That's solid. But Thanksgiving, I don't know, because like it's gonna sound like mine's obviously the mashed potatoes. But like, I don't know. I think what makes the meal are two things in our family. One, the rolls, because the rolls sop everything up. You make the little sandwiches with them. Mm-hmm. But my uncle always has the deer meat spread on the table with the cheese, the crackers. That tells me it's fucking Thanksgiving when you got the deer out.
Well, see, that's more like an appetizer. Like that's a pre-meal.
Yeah, but it's still like when you smell that deer meat and you see that platter next to all the food, you're like, it's fucking Thanksgiving.
Speaking of, when you say like, you know, that means it's Thanksgiving. Growing up, and I guess it wasn't when we were young, but it was more when we were like, I guess younger teens. Dad would start making during Christmas time. Do you remember, Tim? A dip. He would make every time. Salmon dip.
Oh.
And I know what people are thinking. I know what people are thinking. Salmon as a dip.
It sounds great.
Trust me when I tell you, it is the most amazing thing. I make that every year now for like right around the holidays. I got you. I'll give you a whole bowl.
Because I love salmon.
Triscuits.
Like, that actually sounds good.
Triscuits are the best kind of crackers to eat with them.
So good.
I mean, all it is like the canned salmon, liquid smoke, dill, cream cheese. and maybe one other thing, but I think that's it. Oh my god.
My aunt makes that shrimp dip, I think, the same way.
Ooh, shrimp dip's good too. I can't wait. I might have to make it soon.
I'm not big on like dips like that. But salmon dip, I would fuck with.
Oh, I will
like,
fuck up the spinach.
Think about it. Hey, you ever hear them bagels that people make with like the salmon, like the dry salmon?
Oh yeah.
Think about putting it on a fucking like everything bagel, but the salmon dip spread on
it. Maybe.
Do you know what that dried salmon is called?
Pate?
Don't tell me. No. Starts with an S.
An L.
Starts with an L. Oh, LU, right?
Something you do when you leave your house.
Lock.
Oh, lock.
Locks.
Locks?
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Shit, dude. Baby mom would put cream cheese in like the fucking little thin sandwich.
I've never heard of that before.
Wifey likes that shit.
Pretty common.
I'm hungry now. Speaking of which, time out. Speaking of which, you have got to go to Arby's and get the Good Burger meal. Oh my god, it is so fucking good. Oh my god.
You got it?
Yeah, we got it tonight for dinner. Like the burger, so fucking good. But the other best part, that strawberry milkshake is one of the best strawberry milkshakes I've ever had. No bullshit. Doesn't taste like your run-of-the-mill fucking fast food milkshake. It tastes like a fucking milkshake you get from like a fucking ice cream diner. Like, oh my.
There.
Huh?
I wonder how long they're gonna have it.
I don't know. Probably just like while the movie's out.
So yeah.
Oh my god, so good. Anyway, sorry. I just wanted to put that out there.
That's all good.
Salivating now.
We have the meats.
So another thing that's closely associated with the same time as Thanksgiving is Black Friday sales, right? Christmas shopping. And it just seems like every year it comes early and earlier and earlier. Yeah, and I'm not.
Like, what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, like you can actually get Black Friday deals right now. Like that makes no sense.
Well, I think that makes it like they're like semi deals where like as on Black Friday, if you go out to the stores on Black Friday, you get the best deal possible. I said fuck that, and I wait till Cyber Monday because I do all my shit
Monday, baby.
I do all my shit online.
Yeah, Cyber Monday is nice. Black Friday, I've done the Black Friday thing a couple of times just to see how many people got it. It's crazy. I think it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still fucking crazy.
I worked at Sears for Black Friday. I don't fucking recommend it. And that was after, Tim, you remember when we used to do the turkey bowl out at AC? So we did the turkey.
We should do that.
Huh?
We should do that.
No.
It would be all time cute.
Well, see, we did like, I mean, everyone who does turkey bowl, you're supposed to do tackle, and that was a terrible idea. But anyway,
we had way too many fucking people.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I broke a rib that year too. But like, we did the turkey bowl, and then the next day, I went into work. We opened at 4:30 in the morning that day, and we were open till like fucking midnight or something. But like my shift was like 4 to 9, but they're like, you could come in and work whenever you want that day. And I was like, bet. I was there at 4:30 in the morning. I worked till like, I think 10 or 11, went home, ate some lunch, took a little nap, went back in and worked my 4 to 9 shift. My body was already fucking sore from the turkey bowl. Like I could barely move my legs. It was so fucking chaotic, but I worked on commission, so I made a lot of fucking money that day. I don't recommend it. I'll never do it again.
My mom and Ann and them used to go to that shit. Like they leave. We do Thanksgiving. My mom would go home like 5, 6 o'clock to take a nap. They would leave at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, and they wouldn't get back till like 10, 11 the next day. Like it was fucking insane.
It is insane. Me and Ashley did it one other year before I worked at Sears. I think we went to Walmart. And she almost got into a fight because some bitch tried to fucking take something out of her cart. She was gonna hit her. I swear to God, she was gonna fucking hit her. I had to stop her. I hate it. I'll never go again.
Nope. Cyber Monday, baby.
Cyber Monday.
Although I don't think the deals are as good on some things, like the electronic shit, like the TVs are solid on Black Friday. That would be the only reason why I'd want to go is to get like them fucking like 60, 70-inch TVs for like the price of like a 50. That's solid.
But it's so hard.
You can get some things pretty cheap.
But it's so hard to even get them because like when you're in line before the store opens, a lot of them now are like the first however many people in line, you get like a ticket or a coupon because they only have so many. Like, say, like, they have one really popular TV that's, like, the super fucking mega sale. You'll never find it like this again. And they only have, like, 20 of them. They'll give, like, the first 20 fucking people a ticket for that TV or whoever wants it. And those are the only people that can get it. But then you have, like, people fucking leaving Walmart. I've seen people with, like, carts of TVs in their fucking buggy. Like, 4 or 5 TVs. Well, yeah, not only that, but like these motherfuckers. But it's not just the resellers; it's like your normal people too. And it's like these motherfuckers are really maxing out their credit cards all on one day. All on one day.
A buddy does that like resale shit, and like he loves Black Friday because he'll go and that's what he does. He buys all this shit like half off, like 60-70% off and shit, and like so he might spend like. Say he gets like a couple TVs, like 50-something inch TVs. He might spend like $200-300 on them. This motherfucker making like over 1,000 reselling them.
Oh, so absolutely.
Like, he's like, bro, I'm just selling this shit. I'm living for a month. I'm solid. That's why he Black Friday. He doesn't do it for his family and like fucking buys gifts for them. He just buys shit to sell. And that's what's fucked up is people take advantage of it, like they did with the PS5. You know, resellers are starting to ruin it a little bit.
Well, the bots were ruin that.
Yeah, fuck Black Friday though. It is weird, isn't it? Like a holiday.
Yeah, but it's
sometimes
because we're off Black Friday.
You say like, sometimes?
Some people
that's
work.
Not always considered a holiday. I'm.
You get off.
I took it off this year, but I'm not scared. I'm not automatically off.
Well, like I thought it was. I thought it was. It's not a religious holiday.
No, it's. I think like because I think federal government. I think you're off, but I'm wondering if like we just get it off because it's like an extension of Thanksgiving for us. Like they're like, hey, have Thursday, Friday, 2 days.
Probably because
it's like a holiday
even Christmas
for us.
Eve. Even Christmas Eve isn't technically a holiday for us.
Yeah, we get
for the last several years, they've been giving it to us as an extra holiday.
Oh,
yeah,
but it's not an automatic holiday.
Do you know why they call it Black Friday?
Because it's when Jesus turned black from being.
No,
dead.
It's not a religious holiday. That's fucked.
Slavery.
Mm-mm. It has everything to do with the holiday shopping season. It has nothing to do with anything else other than it's the start.
I heard this.
It marks the start of the holiday of the Christmas shopping season. So when all this was recorded in the financial records of stores, once common accounting practices would use red ink to show negative amounts and black ink to show positive amounts. Black Friday, under this theory, is the beginning of the period when retailers would no longer be in the red instead of taking in the year's profits. Yeah, I mean that's like every major store banks on Black Friday because you could, I guess, essentially earn a year's worth of profits in one day. But you're also taking a cut on some of the things, but whatever you have left in your inventory or stock anyway, you have to pay taxes on at the end of the year, so you're just trying to get it gone. I guess that's why they mark shit up so much throughout the rest of the year, so that it balances out whenever you mark it down.
Well, and also, if you pay attention to some of those deals, like McDermott was saying, aren't really deals, because some of those deals were things you could have got it for that same price probably 3 or 4 months ago, but they bumped it back up. True. And then now with Black Friday, oh, look, this is $30 off. That's how much that was 4 months ago.
That's true.
That's how they get you.
Fuck Black Friday.
Facts.
Gotta stick it to the man.
Yeah, stick it to that guy.
Or stick it in him, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of sticking it in people, R. Kelly is also in the news recently. I saw an article where apparently he is suing, not necessarily the prison, but some prison officers of the police he's being detained for leaking personal information about him while he's been incarcerated.
I don't feel bad for him. What about all the people he was leaking on?
Yeah,
well, yeah,
they did kind of fuck up on their job though.
So when
they definitely did fuck up on their job. They just leaked to some reporter. They just personal information on him because they had access to their internal systems. There was stuff they could gather. I don't know. I didn't hear if it was anything that was going on with him while in prison. It was just personal information on him. But the funny thing is that his comment was it was really frustrating because it really, he says it really hurt his reputation. I saw it. I'm like, but you did that yourself.
Right. Like, your reputation was ruined before you got there, bud. Like, maybe his, like, prison reputation. Like,
wasn't he? I'm pretty sure he was like they released something on him.
Was he like the
TikTok?
Was he like the top dog in there? Or?
No,
he was the top something.
I watched because I saw some of the like prison guys, like ex-cons and stuff, like have TikToks and shit. Like they talk about like what is like somebody did. It was like got the shit beat out of him or something.
Who, R. Kelly did?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
R. Kelly after apparent surgery. Oh. After apparent surgery. That's all it's saying. What the fuck? He was transferred to a federal prison in North Carolina. Holy shit. Yeah, it's not saying why. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Damn it, Google! What good are you?
But yeah, I just thought it was interesting when I saw that. And it was really just the whole part of it's really ruining his reputation. I'm like, bud, I don't think your reputation's coming back.
Yeah, no. I mean, after he was, what was he? He was in there for what, like sex trafficking and.
Yeah, sex trafficking was like.
I think.
Racketeering and sex trafficking. He's serving over 30 years.
Yeah,
he's eligible for parole when he's 79.
Yeah, I mean, like, for the whole sex trafficking, like, you definitely already fucking ruin your own reputation. I don't know what you're worried about in prison for. Like, you should
Especially, just they were minors.
Everything is corrupt in the prison system from the top to the bottom. So, I mean, this is just shit you should fucking expect.
Okay, so the claim is he says this includes phone calls, emails, and visitor logs while he was locked up at federal jail in Chicago. The suit claims one officer then leaked those records to the Washington Post and to a blogger named Tasha K. So pretty much like they like private phone calls of him.
Was it anything like bad?
Not saying what it was.
I don't think when I was reading it, they didn't get anything of what it was.
Yeah.
Why would the Washington Post want that? Like, there would have to be something bad. Dude. Yeah, I know, but like, why put it out there if there's nothing bad?
Just to say, look what we have. Yeah. Come read our article, and then they don't put anything in it.
Right.
Maybe we'll get more.
Oh,
it's all in the headlines, man.
He's talking to his mommy every day.
People see a headline. How many times do people see a headline and not read the whole article and say, "Did you hear what happened?" But then, yeah, it happens all the time.
Yep.
So. Fucking R. Kelly, man. I'm gonna pee on you.
Right.
Piss on you.
So with that being said, I think it's time for NFL Pickup.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm still number one.
Can you guys still see my screen?
Yes.
I got 69.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't see you guys now.
No, you have 169.
Yeah, 69.
It's different, and it doesn't mean anything. So get it out of your head.
So yeah, McDermott extended his lead a little bit. Danny, I think you keep doing what you need to be doing. But I don't think you need to be risking 10 points every time. I think your score would be a lot closer to mine if you aren't risking so much.
Oh yeah, but that's banking on you guys not hitting your parlays.
We've only ever hit one parlay.
Yeah, I know. I know, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm only 50 behind you. One parlay puts me right with you.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if your parlays weren't shit, you know. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I said that. Yeah, last week's was bullshit. I'm not even
last week's was bullshit.
Mine was the fucking closest one with Kyler Murray, and even that was a fucking long shot.
I've had a couple with the Baltimore, or who was it? No, it was Justin Tucker.
That was bullshit.
That was bullshit.
I don't know how. If you would have hit that, I would have quit.
And then Jared Goff, if I hadn't increased his yardage by, 20, I would have got that parlay.
Yeah.
I love picking last, though. Why did I fucking make this rule? I should have never said shit. I'm punishing myself.
You really are, especially since once someone's gone, you're not allowed to pick them.
Yeah, I'm punishing myself.
All right, well, this week I'm going to pick something a little different. For the quarterback, picking something we haven't even picked yet. This guy is, which after I say this, you'll know who it is. Potential, maybe, possibly, especially with everybody going down. You know, you got Burrow out now, and everybody and their fucking mother's getting injured. Potential MVP, maybe, but definitely Rookie of the Year. CJ Stroud, quarterback.
Oh, I thought you were going Josh Dobbs.
No.
CJ Stroud, solid.
No, actually, they actually have Dobbs, and it says that Denver's giving up the most points to quarterbacks. That's actually false. You have to look into that more, because that Miami game, it skews the numbers. In the past 4 weeks, we actually have one of the best defenses in the league. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck turned around. But going against the Broncos isn't a sure thing anymore. At least our defense. They're stopping everybody. So, but anyway, yeah, CJ Stroud. We're gonna go for the second week in a row. Jahmyr Gibbs. Even with Montgomery healthy, he's still carrying the fucking workload and still a fucking dog. I hated the fucking wide receiver matchups this week. They're all terrible. All of them. So I'm just going with the probable offensive player of the year, Tyreek Hill. And even his matchup sucks. Tight end, Kelsey. He's had 2 bad weeks in a row, but with the bye week, I think I hope he's got his mind back on track and not, in Swifty land. Plus he's playing the Eagles, playing his brother, so gotta show off a little bit.
Super Bowl rematch.
Yep. Defense, I'm going Dallas. They've been solid. And to go on with that, the lock is Cowboys over Panthers. No shot Panthers win this game.
Facts. Maybe.
I'll tell you what, I'm just going to write this down because it's kind of hard for me to do this on the laptop.
All right. The under. Oh, all right.
Broke pen right now.
Oh, hey, I got one for you.
Sorry, Chan didn't have a key.
Oh.
All right, good.
All right, for underdog. Underdog is hard this week. But I'm going as a 1.5 point underdog, the Steelers over the Browns. Without Deshaun Watson, bitch. I don't know. Cleveland's got a fucking monster fucking defense, but I just don't see Cleveland. I don't see Cleveland being able to score.
This is a tough division. And with Burrow going out for the rest of the year, I feel bad for Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, they're done. They had no shot because that backup looked fucking lost yesterday.
Yeah.
He did not. He couldn't fucking figure shit out. But anyway, highest scoring game. I'm going with the Chiefs and Eagles on Monday Night Football. And the lowest scoring, I'm going to go with Steelers and Browns. Speaking of Cincinnati, did you guys see that they're under investigation?
Yeah.
What?
Because Burrow was apparently seen, like they had video of him coming off the bus when they got to Baltimore. He had a wrist wrap on his wrist. The same wrist that put him out for the year. Well, they didn't put him on the injury report, and according to the coach, he said he knew nothing about a wrist injury before the game. He didn't know he was dealing with a wrist issue. Said that he fell on it earlier in the game, and then I guess the injury that put him out.
The thing on his hand wasn't like it's when you're sore and shit. Like that's what it was for.
I saw something on his hand, but I didn't know they were questioning.
Yeah, they're questioning, saying he's under investigation now because
if that's the case, then you got to suspend every fucking NFL team because fuck, dude, that quarterback show. Kirk Cousins takes 18 fucking doctor visits a fucking day when he gets banged up.
Well, yeah,
you're sore.
I'm not judging. I'm just
an injury.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying the NFL's investigating them for it.
Made me so mad because people.
I mean, if it comes out true and he did have he was dealing with like something in his wrist, and as a coach, how do you not know? I mean, no, I agree. Good for him to play, but how's he have a wrap on and you not know about it? I don't know. The way he was like, they were showing him on the sidelines whenever he went to make that like a practice throw, and they kind of like threw it down on the ground like wincing in pain. It was like, all right, that looked fake as shit. But I mean, apparently he tore a ligament. So, and another one. All right. Ooh. Damn. You went like fucking holy shit.
These are all good.
Oh man. Which one?
Fucking hit, honestly.
Which one do I do? You gotta give me a second.
I know mine.
I think I know mine, but hold on.
The Sam Howell one interests me though.
It does. It really does.
They are playing against a shitty ass Giants.
Well, I was gonna say Gibbs, but it's only been the past 3 weeks he's been getting at least 35. Before that, he really didn't. And the Sam Howell plays what, the Giants?
Yeah. Ooh. But it's a rivalry game. That's what makes me nervous about that one.
I mean, so is the Bears and Lions.
Yeah, but like the Giants, Skins, like that's always like that division when they have the games. Like anything can fucking happen.
All right, so last time they played the Giants, he only put up 250. What is it? 2 passing touchdowns? Ooh, no. I don't know. Damn, that's a tough one. Because he didn't put up any touchdowns against the Giants last time.
Yeah, he's better.
You said what?
He's better.
Yeah.
Man, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. He didn't play last time.
Yeah, I know mine. That number's fucking too great to not take it.
can't just go all willy-nilly on here.
I can't see you guys, so.
He's fucking confused. What does your heart tell you, Marine?
All 4 of them. Take all 4 of them.
No. That's 40 points. You got to keep down to.
Does he have 40 points? I'll take a load.
All right, so what my heart is telling me is picking between Gibbs and Kincaid. Mike Evans is too up and down.
Well, Mike Evans is also playing the 49ers.
Right. So. Fuck you for this, though. I mean, this is what we wanted, but fuck you for it.
Your heart, dude. Come on. And they're playing the Bears, dude.
Yeah, but that's what I have to look at because how's the Bears' run defense?
I feel you.
Next week we're putting a time limit.
Facts, dude. Next week.
Bro, suck my dick. You put the shit straight. When I make a bet, it usually takes me 20 minutes to make that bet. So suck my dick.
This isn't for money. It's just to get taste.
I don't care. Well, then make your pitch, dude.
I'm last.
This is a parlay. It doesn't matter.
It might matter.
Yeah, this matters for you. See, you got to go with that heart, man.
Again, the whole opinion thing. When I won it all last.
Gun to your head.
I'm not because the Bears have a good run defense. That's the thing.
Yeah, but if your offense can't do shit, your defense is eventually going to give up something.
I mean, again, they got their ass whooped by the Chargers, but the Chargers only got 50 rushing yards, so I'm just saying. All right. No. I am going to go Kincaid.
Solid.
Let's go. Let's see, it's a 5 times multiplier.
Yeah.
So I've been averaging like 7 points minus that fucking thing. So if I don't hit it, no, it had to have been more than 7 because I'm gaining points.
You've been averaging more than 7. You've been scoring high.
All right, let's go 5.
The only thing that scares me about Kincaid is that Stephon Diggs was bitching the whole week about not touching the ball. So now I'm afraid that
Yeah, but the thing is, they're playing the Jets, so Sauce Gardner is going to be giving him the fucking business the whole game anyway. So it's either going to be Josh Allen has 4 interceptions that game, or Kincaid's getting the ball a lot. Which I'm going to bet on Josh Allen because he's a pussy and just does whatever Diggs tells him. I'm going to bet Josh Allen has at least 2, if not 3 interceptions. Every time Diggs bitches.
For me,
yeah, good.
For me, I'm taking Patty Mahomes as my quarterback. He's had a couple quiet games recently, so I think he's going to bounce back.
And that's because he went against the Broncos. I'm just saying.
At running back, I don't know. I just have this feeling that Ekeler is going to have a heck of a game against the Packers this week. You took one of 2 receivers that I was thinking about, so I'm going to take A.J. Brown as my other one. He benefited McDermott earlier in the year. See if he'd do the same for me.
He kind of fell off a little bit.
A little bit. tight end. I'm going to do Sam Laporta.
Ooh.
I really like Laporta this year. Lions had a really good game last week, but he didn't really benefit from anything. They threw a touchdown to their other tight end. I think they're going to give him some love this week. And then as far as my defense, I'm going to take let's do Detroit. Detroit Lions I think they're going to shut down.
I mean, they're
Detroit's
shutting down everybody.
Not bad this year either. All right, and then I already had my stuff written down. My lock pick is going to be Miami over the Raiders. My underdog, which I was kind of surprised this is an underdog, but this division's been up and down all year as well, is I'm taking Seattle over the Rams.
Yeah,
I would put Raiders in Seattle's. The underdog is because it's in LA.
Yeah, that's my only thinking, because Seattle, aren't they winning the division still?
Yeah, as far as I know, they are.
They were.
I had
back.
2 games up in the air for my high score. I had either between Arizona and Houston or Philly and KC, like you picked.
Yeah, with Kyler Murray back, they definitely have a better chance of scoring, but I don't know.
And if CJ Stroud is for real, it could be a high scoring game.
He is.
So I think I'm going to go with the Arizona Houston. I'm going to step it out a little bit, see if I can catch up to him for a minute. I want to see if I can kind of catch up to him before the end of the year, just in case I don't hit any more parlays. And then my low scoring game, I hate to take it, but I have to admit they got a shitty fucking offense. And I think the Redskins really they kept up with the Eagles, but I think the Giants game with them is going to be a low scoring game. So I'm going to take the Giants and Redskins as my low scoring game for the.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Because Commanders can score.
They can, but I think I think it's going to be a low scoring affair. All right, and then my parlay. The heck do I want to take?
All right, baby. Look, guys, I found pussy. Aww.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Dalton Kincaid one too. When I was making that one, I make these just off the projections that are usually on fantasy, and I just a little bit so they're a little bit more difficult. And that one kind of stood out to me. I'm thinking that's really not hard to do at all.
I think he's going to be the next
throwing the ball.
Next top stud at tight end.
Well, you know who's the top tight end right now in the league?
Isn't it Hawkinson? Yeah.
Yeah, Hawkinson. He's got like 70-some catches.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's because Kelsey kind of. Well, he hasn't had his bye week either.
I think he's got it this week.
Yeah. No.
Let's do.
They play Denver.
Let's do 4 points.
Yeah, I think it's next week because they play Denver this week. Sunday Night Football, baby.
All right. Top dog. Ethan McDermott.
Ooh, let's go Dak Prescott for this week. Top running back. I'm going to take CMC. I finally get to fucking pick him.
You do?
He was a running back.
Top receiver. Give me Rashee Rice for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Really? Okay.
He is becoming Pat Mahomes' number 1 fucking target outside of Kelsey.
Yes, he is.
I got him in fantasy, so I hope you're right.
He won me money, baby.
Remember this name. I'm a big tight end guy. I'm taking Trey McBride from the Arizona Cardinals. Him and Kyler Murray last week. Kyler Murray loves him. Top defense. God damn it. What do you guys have?
You know, on Yahoo, the number one projected for this week is Miami.
I had them as my other defense.
Really?
Steelers top defense.
Okay.
My lock pick. Yeah, dude, we're gonna take the fucking Cowboys for the lock. My underdog pick. Give me the Minnesota Vikings.
Disrespect.
Josh Dobbs is the fucking deal.
He is. Listen, I'm excited only because this game is like your Broncos, who are making a surge 3-game winning streak. Not an easy 3-game winning streak either. Against the man, fucking Josh Dobbs. I'm excited.
Highest scoring is going to be Texans Cardinals.
Ooh, copycat over there.
Yeah, I had that. Especially with Kyler Murray putting up 18 fucking fantasy his first game back. He's going to be solid. He's coming out with his dick saying, hey, I'm not just fat, I can throw still. The lowest scoring was the tough one, though.
Yeah, it was.
I'm going to say Seahawks Rams. And in my parlay risk, baby, going Dalton Kincaid, put 10 points in that fucking thing.
Damn. So we all took Kincaid, but you putting 10 points on it could really give you a healthy
yeah, he's fucking hitting that.
You think?
He's getting the yards and the catches for sure. It's just going to be the touchdown.
I love how you guys are trying to talk me out of doing 10 points, but you guys literally picked the same thing as me. So if I hit it, it doesn't fucking matter anyway.
I didn't know I was going to pick the same thing as you. I just figured
I just find it funny.
I just
find it fucking.
I don't see the parlays, so I just look.
Can I talk? I just find it funny.
You're say we're copycatting.
No, never said copycat. I said thank you. I never said copycat. I said I find it funny that you guys talked me into not doing 10.
That's Tim saying that. I'm never saying that.
That was me. I
just fucking put it down to 1.
I don't think you need to.
For what? Sam Howell ain't throwing for 200. Sam Howell throw for 280.
I'm not talking about what you picked.
I'm just saying.
I'm not
the one saying.
I'm not talking about what you picked. I don't care that that's what you picked. I'm just saying.
You got to put 10.
I was like, if you only do 5 instead of 10, you could have a better chance of catching up, and then boom, everybody takes the same shit that I did.
I only did 4.
I gave good reason. I only did 4. I gave good reason because the one week you scored 19 points and risked 10, so you only gained 9. 1 week you
again
18.
If I hit it, it doesn't matter anyway because you guys are gonna hit it too.
Because we all did the same one this week. But that's not always going to happen. It doesn't usually happen.
I just didn't like...
I'm not even excited anymore about it now. I was excited about it. I'm not anymore now.
I don't know. I mean, you should have saw that number and knew that I was at least taking Dalton Kincaid. Burr won me money the other week. I'm putting 10 on my man Dalton Kincaid.
So I can't raise my number, can I?
I mean, it don't matter, man.
That's crazy.
I mean, you're still putting more. You're still, if you hit it, you're getting more points than Tim.
That's crazy.
Tim only put 4. Yo, 1, stop being a follower. You listen to Tim. That's on you.
It made sense.
I never said once to not do it. If you want to risk 10, throw 10 out.
That's all right. I'll stick with what I picked.
I'm taking a fucking personal day next week.
You won't. All right.
Stop crying, bitch.
Ain't no one crying. You're the one crying. Everybody picks my pick. How am I doing this? Man? Can't even look at you.
All right. With that being said, that's it for this week's episode. Catch us next time when Ethan shaves his butthole.
Already shaved.
Nobody wants to fucking see that anyway.
I save the hair too, don't you? You collect it in like a big jar.
Ew.
What is it with you and jars of shit?
All right. I got issues.
All right, well, have fun in Tennessee, bitch.
Always.
Hey,
All right.
remember, Twitch.tv/Guzzle.
Don't show up.
Aww.
Watch football instead. Deuces.
Bye, guys.